Okay, so right now you're dropping in the middle of kind of the market area up here in San Cristobal. Gonna bring you around. As you guys know, they don't like filming here or cameras or anything, so I have my camera away, and I kind of wanted to just bring you along through this little walk through this little area so that you feel kind of like you're here in San Cristobal, Mexico. And I'll try to be as discreet as possible. And everything you see this is all raw and uncut. Everything's raw and uncut. So a lot of people ask, are the people friendly? Do they give you weird looks? People are curious. If I can say one thing that I feel, is that people are curious. Now these are the back streets that I'm walking on right now to give you a look of what it's like here. And just for the record, because I know some of you all are new around here, first of all, I've got some orange juice. I noticed when you have something that looks like you've been shopping here in this area, they look at you a little different. So just having a juice that I got, it's more chill. It's like I'm participating. One of the things I've realized is they don't like when people just come and they feel almost like exploited, which I totally understand, and I can feel that same exact way. By the way, these are the buses here to the right. And I've read a lot of you all's comments. A lot of people ask me about the salaries and the prices. I've heard a lot of questions about this. And the reasons why you see a lot of the kids working is, yes, because the family needs the money. And I'd say, when I asked around about what the prices were, a lot of people said that the average price, the average salary that the people here makes is about $3, $4 a day. $3 to $4 a day. We are in the heart of everything. So if there was a heart of the marketplace and everything, this is it. And to give you an idea of some of the prices for even the things here, this juice was about $1. But you can get just about anything that you need, want, or desire, you can find it here. But like I say, the average price, the average salary here is $3, $4 a day. Since I've been here, I have so much more respect for the people here. I mean, because they're here every single day. I said it in other videos, a lot of the marketplaces, they open only on certain days. These ones, every single day. Every single day. And I hope this helps with you all's perspective as well of what it's like being here. And it always seems like everybody knows, everyone got their own routine, everybody kind of knows exactly where to go to get things. Somehow it's organized, not to me. To me, it's really chaotic, and I don't understand where's what. And I've already been lost twice in the marketplace. But here, everyone knows. But my question to you all watching this, what are some things that you know about the marketplaces and know about here even, and maybe San Cristobal, that I haven't even shared yet, that I don't know? Because I learned so much through the comment section here. I probably learned more than that than I do reading about it. But at least being here, you can kind of put a face to facts. The things that you're learning about, you can put a face to it. See, this is the life. Way different from the city of Mexico. Way, way different. And just for the record as well, I know a lot of you all are new here, but I'm about 6'8", 250 plus pounds. So when I stand out and if you see people looking, I never really look at it as like they're weird or mad that I'm here. There's no one genetically like me here. which kind of goes perfect because hola, because that's kind of how it was being in Asia. But one thing I do know is when you look and smile, you say hello, man, it goes a long way, people. It goes a long way, regardless of what you think they are acting towards you. And remember, the average salary for some of the people here, $4 a day working here in these places. And I feel like we're just gonna go to this corner and I'm gonna turn around. But you can see they have all kind of food. Anything you could think of to eat, anything you could want is here in these marketplaces. And also it really brings into my mind one question that comes to me is when the people say that they can't afford to travel. When the people say they can't afford to travel and you come to a place like this where it's people here making $3, $4 a day and they're living here, they're enjoying it here, and it makes me realize how kind of messed up we have it in Western society. And yes, I know what I'm saying. I come from Western society, I'm not denying that, but with the things we take for granted, the things that we think we need, you come to a place like this and it changes your perspective. It's why I don't buy that anymore. When people say, I can't afford to do this, I can't do this, it's like, come to a place like here, where all the people you're looking at, especially in this area for the most part, are making $4 or $5 a day. Now, maybe some of you guys know more of a statistic than I do. You have a higher statistic than I do, or a better understanding of it. But that's what I've been told, $4 or $5 a day. And they manage to live and survive, and they still manage to be happy and smile. And this is changing, as I told you the other day as well, because a guy told me how everything's getting more expensive here in the center as it becomes more touristy. And people are just raising their prices. So a lot of the people here are going to be, I feel like it changes very slowly. And I'm going to try and stop talking so much because I actually don't have so much to say. But I want to show you guys a little bit of here. And by the way, there's very few things I realize that are made for tall people like me here. Every single place I've been to, I've had to struggle because of how low the ceilings are, how small everything is. And I'm not even joking with you guys, I'm lost already. Actually, we're not gonna go that way. There's so many people, it is too small of a place. And one thing to notice is the traditional outfits of some of the people. One thing I realized that tells you the area that they're from. If you've seen some of my older videos, a lot of these videos they're coming from another I think I can't remember the exact name of it, but some of the places where there's more indigenous people, and you can tell by the outfits that they wear. And if you can remember those videos, they make all that stuff by hand. Once again, puts things into perspective for you even more. And once again, what are you all's thoughts as you look at this? Would you feel comfortable walking through here? Would you feel okay? Hola. Hola otra vez. And honestly, I know if you're watching this and you've never been to, if you're from a big city and you're used to like things being real organized, this chaos feels much different when you're in it. When I'm in it here, just walking around, it feels so normal. I guess one of the biggest things when it comes to traveling is feeling uncomfortable. When you can make that a familiar feeling and be comfortable feeling that way, I think that's when your mind really opens up tremendously. So now this is the street that we actually walked down. We're about to make our way back towards the heart of the market area where I told you before. I'm actually going to one of my favorite places for vegan tacos here. Hola. And one thing that I really appreciate for you all watching this, because you most likely know more than I do. What are some facts you know about this area or this place that I haven't talked about and I don't know? And also for you all, just read through the comments. You'll learn a lot more in the comments. So now we're heading back up towards the center of the city. And you think it's crazy here? Wait a moment, you're about to see. Wow. So here we go. This is the market area here. This is where I filmed the video the other day. It was filmed in this market. With so much going on. As I always tell people, I'm just blending in. And one thing I really hope that you all can get from these videos, I really hope that my life, I think about it a lot as I talk to you guys and work with a lot of you all privately, is that I hope that it's been an example of what's possible being here. Because I'm just a kid from Cleveland. And to be in a place like this makes me appreciate things a lot more. And also makes me think twice of what is needed to, hasta luego. That's my fruit lady. Being here really makes me appreciate even more everything. Because as I said, for like $4 a day, and people still know how to smile and laugh. Still can smile, what's going on, how you doing? Still can smile and still can laugh. Hey, hola, ¿cómo estás? And people still knowing how to smile and laugh at $4 a day. I mean, I know it sounds like, I don't know, even exploitative, but I mean, that's the fact, the truth. And when you have that changes your perspective on things, because you can't unsee it. And one of the things travel has gifted me with is being able to see all these things that I can't unsee. Can't unsee the things that I've seen as I travel, which I hope I'm able to share and show with you and show you to help you shift your perspective as well about who you can help, places you can go, things you can do. And I hope if you guys think that this guy you're watching now, I mean, now I'm a man, but this 6'8" kid from Cleveland, what I'm able to do, that you all be able to see that it's possible for you all to do these things as well. And the market is here all the time. And a lot of these people, as one of my friends told me, they come from far away to sell their goods and services here. And then they go back to their city and they literally rinse and repeat, do it. They do it every day. So the one word that I had that came out of my mind that I told you guys before, which really stood out to me, was the resilience. That resilience is the one word that comes to my mind. The resilience to make it, the resilience to keep going, the resilience that the people here have to just keep showing up here, despite being in situations that most of us would be like, oh, I could never do that. And the one thing, if you guys can see me in some of the videos when I'm saying, well, I say hello to everyone, first of all. But second of all, if you guys are watching the video and you guys start to notice me wave hello to someone who looks like they're a tourist, it's like this unwritten rule. I don't know if you guys know, but especially when you're in a place where there's not a lot of tourists, almost anytime you see one, it's just like a natural hello that you give to them. And I hope this doesn't sound weird, but it also happens for people of color. Anyone of color watching this, then you'll understand 100%. You look at someone else of color in a weird place where you never see it, and it's a natural, just like hello or what's up, hola. Doesn't matter who they're with, doesn't matter. It's just like a natural, unspoken thing. Hola. Hola. And especially being here in a place where, you know, I feel like it almost feels there's a lot more people here than there is tourists. Even like a 50-to-1 ratio. So there's definitely a need to say hello every time I see someone that I think is from another place. I'm just kind of rambling, guys. If not, I would get off of here, but I want to show you a little bit as I walk to get these vegan tacos. And the one thing that I found actually pretty interesting here was that they had vegan options here. That kind of blew my mind. And I've only been here for, I've been here for about 4, this is day number 4 for me. So this is day number 4, and I filmed a lot and shot a lot of content. And just my mind has been blown by how vast Mexico is, how they have so much of everything. I could almost argue that here in Mexico, they're self-sustained. In some of the villages that I visited and you guys have seen videos on, a lot of those people, everything they need is in their village. Hola, hola. Everything that they need is in their village. So these people crossing the street here, I think Chamula is the name of the city, where they have their own tradition, they have their own religion there, and they have their own foods that they make. Everything is made there, in that area. Because I was asking him there, and the people there make about $3 a day. And then it put in perspective a lot of things where I would see a lot of Mexicans in America, especially now. Now, absolutely. I went to the Walmart in Florida and everyone was speaking Spanish. But Texas was the same as well. And what happens is the people do get money and they send it back here, and I can see for a fact how that would go such a long way. Someone who has the ability, this guy was here this morning, someone who has the ability to go from a place where they make $4 a day to $15 an hour, that changes your perspective on things. Changed my perspective even in politics of what people say. I don't really get into that. But it changed my perspective on what people say. Like people coming over here and working, taking our jobs. I'm like, well, like you should go where they're from. Like that's my perspective change. We complain about people. I saw it everywhere as I traveled. Different countries, everyone had their country where they always said someone from this other country was coming to take things, like take from them. And when you actually go to those countries and see what it's like, it's one of the things that really pulled me to Ukraine. And you go to that country and you see what it's like. You walk a day in their shoes. Like being here, you feel the heat. You see the busyness and the craziness and all this kind of stuff together. It really puts things into perspective. And you realize how much they benefit. You guys can remember, that's like the big squares over there. Now we're going up the main kind of walkway which leads to the cathedral. And you can see, like, I know it's not in the best form, but all the way down there, if you follow me on Instagram, you saw me with my friend. She took me all the way up there. And this is kind of the walkway. So what are your thoughts as you guys are walking with me as we go through here? What are your thoughts? And you can see on this street is where a lot of the Western people would be at. When I say Western, I guess we're in Western society, but where the tourists almost would be at. Because you have the Irish pubs, you have all the stuff that made you feel at home if you felt like you were missing out on being in like a big city. And we're almost at my place where I'm gonna go, and I shall bid all of you all a good evening or morning wherever you are. And I hope that this, bringing you all along, I hope that it changed your perspective on everything, because that's what my goal is. My goal is definitely to help you all change your perspective. Not only on life, but travel, people, all those things in general. And the place I'm going is actually right there. I'll show you the name of it, because if you guys are here, definitely check this place out. The food is so good. There's so much food there that you get. The owners are amazing, and the people who work there are amazing. Right here. Veganos. But what do I know? This is just my perspective. And I've realized sometimes the best thing that I can do is just bring you along. I don't want to put all these ideas and everything in your head, but if you just come and can see for yourself and make your own kind of conclusions, then maybe there's one thing that you take away from these kind of raw walking around videos. There's just one thing you take from here that just like it clicks for you. It puts maybe two things together in your mind that you hadn't maybe pieced together yet. And it's always a pleasure to have you here. It's a pleasure to share the journey with you. And you all who leave comments, and you all who leave facts in the comments and let me know stats and what's actually going on. I love that. Thank you so much. I choose the approach of just go and see and be there. I've loved going to places and then reading about it later and be like, oh, I was standing right on that. And I think when you do things like that, for me, that's what really lights me up. So you all who know all this stuff about it, please leave it in the comments, and everyone else, please keep checking them. And on that note, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, and I'll speak to you all later. In the meantime, everyone always remember to work hard, be brave, and don't forget to smile. Ciao. Vegan tacos, here I come.